Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a long time since I've done a vlog, but I have good reason to do a vlog right now. We have some pretty interesting new changes that have happened. Obviously I have moved, this is now a new vlogging location, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I have gotten a haircut, as you can see. Pretty slim now. This is actually really long. I need to get it cut again, but for the most part, this is the new me. I've also got a second job now. I actually now work for a company called Ziggy's Entertainment. What I do there is I'm a caricature artist and a magician. I do like card tricks and stuff like that for them. And it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it. It's a great way to continue my art skills and stuff like that while also earning money. It's pretty sweet. It's a win-win situation. One of the most things I'm very excited for this vlog is our new pet. And her name is Cleo, and she is a ball python. She is the best. She's so cute. Look at that face. Yeah, Shannon, my girlfriend, and I, We've been wanting a pet for a while now, and we finally, a dog, too much effort, a cat, same thing. And one of my friends had a ball python, and he was the coolest thing ever. It was just so chill, not a care in the world, it's just, living life. And he was really long and big too. And I have always loved snakes. I've always had a thing for reptiles and snakes and stuff like that, and just snakes were my favorite. And I loved his snake. It was the coolest thing ever, so I decided to get one. So I got Cleo here. She's like probably a few weeks old, maybe about a month, I want to say. She's about a foot long, and she's just so cool. I love her. She's the best. I'm still trying to get her to feed. She won't take any food yet. I'm assuming that the breeders fed her before they sent her off to me. But for the most part, I guess she's happy. I mean, she's curious about everything. She's not very fidgety. She has not tried to bite anyone yet. I mean, if she does, I don't really care. I mean, it'll feel like a clothespin maybe if she does bite. But right now she's just so explorative and curious about everything. Yeah, baby ball python. But she's the main reason I want to do the vlog today, just to show off my new baby, my baby snake. Yeah, but yeah, just new video. Nothing crazy exciting aside from a snake and just a new job. Oh, funny story. So, Thursday, yeah, I went into work. And it's just a typical day of work. We're getting ready. I work in the dairy department at this grocery store. And it's just a typical day. We're getting everything out, getting everything set. And I go and use the bathroom. And while I'm in there on the toilet, the lights flicker. And I was like, okay. And then does it again. At first, I thought someone was just messing with me in the bathroom and like turning on and off the lights. I was like kind of getting angry with them because here I am trying to use the bathroom. And yeah. And I noticed between each flicker, the generators went boom. Like this weird like turning off, turning back on sound. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I'm in there and I wrap it up. I come back outside and I realize that it is storming so bad outside that it looks like a tornado is going through the parking lot. There's so much rain, you can't see a good 10 feet in front of you. And there's so much wind that the trees that you could see look like they were about to crash over and just destroy every car in the parking lot. I'm watching a storm and all of a sudden the power just completely shuts off. Everything turns off. And then the small backup generator turns back on and turns on only a few lights and the registers. I was like, oh gosh, come back on. Please come back on. I was kind of excited at first because this has never happened at my store before that I know of. It was dark. It was really dark in the store. 15 minutes go by and they tell us to start like closing doors. Don't let any of the cold air out of the coolers and stuff like that. So, what do? We go make sure all the coolers are locked. And then an hour goes by. And I go up to my manager, I'm like, are you panicking yet? And she goes, no, I don't got nothing to panic about. We're fine. We'll be fine. I was like, okay, whatever you say. So this hour goes by, then another 30 minutes, and then another 30 minutes. So now it's a good 2 hours without power. And I could tell that everyone's starting to freak out a little bit. So my manager comes back and she says, start covering up your stuff. And it's like this type of like insulator cloth that we put over front of the yogurts and all that kind of stuff to keep it as cool as possible. Get the whole thing covered up, and then another 30 minutes to an hour passes. So it's now been 3 hours since the power's been off. And they come back and they say, we have to take everything off the shelves. And I'm looking at them. I just got this thing covered and now you're telling me we got to take it off the shelf? And I go and look at the temperature and we are 20 degrees higher than what we should be on everything. That's bad, okay? That's not good. Stuff is starting to thaw. It's not good. And so everyone from every department just comes out of nowhere and we just start taking things off the shelves and, putting it in these boxes and, It's chaos. It's absolute chaos. In the dark, we get all this stuff in these boxes, and it's like we got nowhere to put it. The cooler trucks aren't there yet, so we have nowhere to put the stuff. So it's just sitting there in the middle of the store, thawing out even faster now. And then finally, the trucks get there. We were able to put like half, not even half of what we loaded on the truck. Okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe half. And then we look back and all this other stuff that we still haven't taken off the shelf / put on the truck. So it's just on the floor and on the thawing out shelf. And we're looking at it like, oh my gosh, we're going to lose this merchandise. It's going to be destroyed. So we frantically clear out coolers. Like we condense these things so packed full. It's unbelievable. And by now it's 2 hours over from when I was supposed to get off. And we're just looking around, and there's nothing else we can do. There's just this ton of stuff. There's all of frozen section. There's produce. There's just a ton of stuff that is going to go bad. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, what are we going to do? And so they go get guns, or not real guns. It's like the Kroger scanning gun thing to allow you to scan things out. We go get those, and we start scanning stuff. Damaged. It's damaged. It's now 3 hours past the time I was supposed to get off. And I'm not really doing anything anymore, so I'm looking at my manager, standing next to her, and I go, would it throw you guys off if I just started randomly counting numbers as you try to count the merchandise? And she looks at me and she goes, go home. Bye. Gone with my snake. So yeah, I go home, stressful day, it was extremely tiring, bleh. And so come to find out that the next day, it was a whole 24 hours before the power came back on. That's from 3 to 3. Okay, 3, not the middle 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, okay? Everything in every cooler was gone. There was no longer any frozen food. Frozen food turned to ice cream. Ice cream turned into soup. Soup turned into... Yeah, it was 24 hours, no power in the store at all. And all I did this morning was restock shelves and stuff like that. It was not fun. It was chaotic. It was bad. I cannot imagine how much we lost in merchandise that day. So yeah, crazy story, fun story about work. But yeah, here's a new vlog. Exciting. Yay, it's great. I got a new snake, got a new haircut, lost a bunch of merchandise at Kroger. It's been a great month. That's really all I got for you guys today. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. So peace out.